ME8793 Process Planning and Cost Estimation. In this video, we are going to see about Introduction to Process Planning and Cost Estimation. In this video, we will discuss about what we are going to study in this subject. Briefly, we will see. Process Planning and Cost Estimation. The main objective of this subject is to introduce the process concept to make cost estimation for various products after process planning. In this subject, we have the 5 units. First one is introduction to process planning, and second one is process planning activities. Third one is introduction to cost estimation, and fourth one is production cost estimation, and fifth one is machining time calculation. Here, first one and second units are focusing for process planning, and third, fourth, fifth units are focusing for cost estimation. Unit 1, Introduction to Process Planning. First of all, let's see what is process planning. Process planning is the systematic determination of the engineering process and system to manufacture a product competitively and economically. For example, it is understand that product design for each product has been developed in the design department. To convert that product design into product, a manufacturing plan is required. The activities of developing such a plan is called process planning. The process planning consists of preparing setup instructions that describe how to manufacture the product and its parts. The task of process planning consists of determining the manufacturing operations required to transform a part from raw material to finished state as specified in the engineering drawing. In this unit, we will discuss some of the subtopics. The topics are methods of process planning, drawing interpretation, material evaluation, steps in process selection, production equipment, and tooling selection. First, let's see methods of process planning. In this topic, what are the methods to create the process planning? For example, manual process planning and computer aided process planning. In older days, we have followed the manual process planning before the computer invention. In that, we are using the papers and catalogs like that. Nowadays, we are using the computer aided process planning like SAP and PLM, etc. Next one is drawing interpretation. Drawing interpretation means drawing expansion or explanation or exposition. In this, we will see about dimension of drawing, material specification, special material treatments, tolerance, limits, fits, geometrical tolerancing, surface finish. In this drawing expansion, we have main assembly drawing and sub-assembly drawing. In the sub-assembly drawings, we have part drawings. In part drawing, we have to mention what are the materials to use in this product. Is there any special treatment? We have any special limits and tolerance and surface finish we have to mention in the drawing. This is very important for making the process planning. The next topic is material evaluation or material selection and evaluation. In this, material is very important for making the product. In this, we have to know about types of material and its properties, selection of process and methods of material. In this, first of all, we have see the shapes and geometry consideration. What shapes to be used, like rod and plates and sheet metal is there. And second one is material properties requirement, like mechanical properties, physical properties, service environment, you have to see. And third one is manufacturing consideration. In manufacturing consideration, interchangeability, easy design, quality and quality, etc. Steps in process selection. In process selection, we have to select suitable process for manufacturing the particular product. Process is the method of shaping, joining or finishing the material. The process selection is choose the right manufacturing process at design stage itself. For example, casting, molding, deformation method, pour method, special method. In this, we have to select appropriate method suitable for manufacturing the product. And final topic is production equipment and tooling selection. In this, depending upon the product and depending upon the operation, we have to select the suitable equipment. So equipment means machineries and tooling, cutting tools and jigs and fixtures we have to select. In equipment, we have considered for technical factor and operation factor. In technical factor, we have considered for physical size of the workpiece size, machining accuracy, surface finish, and cutting force. We have to consider these technical factors. And then operation factor, we have to consider for batch size and capacity. Batch size means mass production or batch production or job production. We have to see. And tooling selection. In tooling selection also we have considered the three major parts. One is constraint. In constraint, you have see manufacturing practice, manufacturing process, capacity and processing time, cutting tool and availability. And second one is operating requirement. In operating requirement, workpiece material or geometry operations we have to see. And third one is factors affecting tooling performance. What are all the factors affecting the tooling? Tooling performance and cutting tool performance. Cutting tool material, cutting tool geometry and cutting fluids. These are all the main topics we will discuss in the unit 1. And then what are the information required to do process planning? Quantity of the product, quality of the product, specification of the product, availability of machine, tool and workers and operation time. These are all the things mainly main requirement for making the process planning. You have to depending on the quantity and quality we have making the process planning differently and specification of the product. Specifications of product means for example take a car in 10 car we have different models in basic models and high-end models and medium models and luxury models. In every models we have some special specifications. For example, anti-lock braking system, power steering, power window, and sensors, etc. These are all the things mainly occurring in the making the process planning activities. Unit 2 Process Planning Activities. In this unit, we have see the main topics process parameter calculations for various products production process, selection of jigs and fixers, election of quality assurance method, set up documents for process planning, economics of process planning, and case studies. In this, process parameters calculations for various production process. What are the process parameters we have to consider in this means cutting speed, feed rate, and depth of cut. These are the process parameter we have seen in this considered for the process planning. And second one is selection of Dixon fixer. We are going before preparing the process planning, depending on the design, depending on the product manufacturing process, we have to select the fixers and jigs. Jigs are having two types: drill jigs and bore jigs, etc. And third one is selection of quality assurance methods. In quality assurance method, using some of the quality tools, Q7 tools, control charts, etc. In quality assurance method, we have to select the inspection method. In inspection method, we have to manual or automatic or semi-automatic. We have to decide depending on the quality and depending on the product cost. We have to select the inspection method. For example, we are using the for in the case we have take one pen. In pen we have not need of much dimension accuracy. In that we have used the vernier caliper and screw gauge, etc. For example, we go for engine component. For example, cylinder bore and piston diameter. We have to measure means we have the high-end inspection methods. We use it for CMM. Depending on that, we have to select the inspection methods also. Next one is setup documents for process planning. What are the documents we have to prepare the process planning? For example, assembly and part drawing, specifications of machining tools, machining handbook, size and standard material commercially available in market, standard time for each operation, and machine hours and men hours, etc. The next topic is economics of process planning. In this nothing but fundamental knowledge of cost estimation and costing. In this we have to see some of the analysis. In this subject we will see about break even analysis, and final one is case studies. Some of the case studies we have to discuss in these topics. And unit 3, introduction to cost estimation. Let's see what is cost estimation. Cost estimation is the process of determining the probable cost of the product before the start of its manufacture. Probable cost means approximate cost. It should be accurate about the final product is 50 to 60 or 70 percentage only. This cost estimation will take about before the start of manufacturing of the product. That means design stage itself. What is costing or cost accounting? Costing is the determination of actual cost of the component after adding different expenses incurred in various departments. This is the actual cost of the product. This is making by after the manufacturing of the product. In this unit, we have to see about importance of costing and estimation, methods of costing, elements of cost estimation, types of estimates, estimating procedure, estimation of labor cost, material cost, allocation of overhead charge, calculation of depreciation cost. These types of elements. What are the elements in cost estimation? Design cost, drafting cost, R&D cost, material cost, labor cost, inspection cost, tooling and jigs and fixture cost, and overhead cost. These are all the things we have to discuss in this unit. And unit 4, production cost estimation. In this unit, estimation of different types of jobs. For example, estimation of forging shop, estimation of welding shop, estimation of foundry shop. In the subject, we will see this main three shops only. In forging shop, how to estimate the product, and welding shop, what are the factors we have to consider, what are the losses we have to consider, how to calculate the material cost, how to calculate the labor cost, how to calculate the machining cost, and how to calculate the overall cost of the product. We have to see here, estimate in this unit, welding and forging and foundry, etc. And unit 5, machining time calculation. In this subject, in this unit, we have to how to calculate the machining time, estimation of the machining time, how to estimate the machining time, importance of machining time calculation, what are the importance factors in the machining time calculations. In machining time calculations, for in this unit we have discussed in the lathe operations and drilling and boring and milling and shaping and planing and grinding. How to calculate the machining time for lathe operation. In for example, turning or step turning or taper turning and boring, how to calculate. For in this we have different formulas are there. Using that formulas, we have to find the machining time of the operations. These are all the main topics are we will discuss in this unit. I hope it will help you for understand about this subject. Thank you.